night's already done. We were actually watching the Thursday night game during our intro and um our game ball video that we did?
Yeah, yeah. Basically,
All those.
all the videos. Yeah, and I'll pick that game first. I'm gonna go with Texans win 23-19. So let's
Wow.
get going. So I don't know.
Let me fact check that.
That points on the board.
They are going to win 23-19. Good job.
Oh, are we picking scores, or are we just picking the winners on this one?
So we are just going to pick winners.
Okay.
So guys, if you're looking to put together a last minute parlay, Jordan's going to give you an example on who not to pick, and I'm going to give you an example on who to pick if you want to come up with an easy dub there. Now, you know what? Whoever you think wears a Packer hat better, choose that, and then make yourself a multiple leg parlay for a chance at big cash. Don't do little parlays and just slowly lose cash and die.
Lose it all right away. Lose it all right away.
It's pretty much like, going and buying a Powerball ticket.
Yep.
Give it a go. Hey, you know what though? I am gonna make a parlay based off of my picks, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and pick first, Jordan, and I'm gonna quickly share the schedule real quick.
Yeah, the first game we got up, obviously is gonna be the Colts Chiefs. Colts going into Arrowhead. Colts looking good. You got Danny Dimes out there just. And then you got obviously Jonathan Taylor killing it. JT's going off. But you know what? They're going into Arrowhead. The Chiefs have a great defense. That defense they got a good defense over there. And I just think they're more
defense is a defense over there.
No, I said they got great defense over there.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that defense is a defense over there.
Their defense is, I can confirm that, is a defense. Yep. Oh. But I'm going Chiefs. Chiefs are gonna pull this one out. So give me the Chiefs.
You got Chiefs winning it?
Yep.
All right. All right, then next we have the Seattle Seahawks versus the Tennessee.
Are you gonna pick yours?
Titans. We love an upset there.
Am I just gonna pick them all, or are you gonna pick yours in between, or what are we doing here?
You're gonna just pick yours all right away, then I'll pick mine.
Okay. All right. So Hawks and Titans. That's a tough one, man. And it's in Tennessee. They've been really, I'm going Seahawks. Seahawks are going to win that one.
You're going Seattle Seahawks. You said, and it's in Tennessee, though. And then you said, I'm going Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm not going.
That's completely fine and understandable, too. I can see why. Next, we have the Jets and the Ravens. Jets at Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens. I'm going to take the in Baltimore. They need these wins. They've been on fire. So I think I'm going to go with the Ravens. I mean, come on. They started 1-5. They won the last 4 games. Lamar's back. Derrick Henry, he's waking up again. I'm going to take the Ravens.
All right. Taking the Ravens. Next, we got the Giants at the Detroit Lions.
So sounds like Jackson Dart's going to be back.
Is he going to be back this week?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's confirmed, but I think he is going to be back. You could probably look that up while I'm talking about
I'm
maybe.
looking it up right now, but I had the bird eater on the next tab. I need to find Jackson Dart.
Yeah,
Jackson
find
Dart.
Jackson Dart, see what he's doing. But yeah, I think that they have zero chance to win. So I'm either way. I'm going with the Lions. But I think if Jackson Dart is playing, I think it's going to get interesting.
He's
Um,
not. He's not.
he's
He's
not
not.
playing. So Lions, come on, let's go to the
I
next
had
game.
just got word from the sources of mine that I have in my head. It's voices that talk to me in my head.
You gotta do.
They
You gotta do
sometimes they
this.
say good things. Sometimes
You gotta push on your earbud. Be like, yep. Oh, yep.
the shadow man's behind you. What? I don't know, man. These voices are getting out of whack.
Yeah.
But no, honestly though, I think my real source on the other side of my shoulder, yeah, it's official. Jackson Dart is out this week due to a concussion.
All right. Give me the Lions. Now the next game.
Real quick though, the Giants and the concussion. What's going on there? They're trying everything to win a game, and then they just kind of knock themselves out doing that. But anyways,
Yeah. Literally. Yeah. I
right.
did not pick the Giants. I picked the Lions. So
Are you sure? Are you sure? I could have swore you picked the Giants.
oh, now you
It's
it's
keep
all
going.
over.
I'm gonna fix this whole
All right.
thing. Just don't worry about that.
Well, you're supposed to announce the next game. I like how you do that. And I'm gonna do
You
the
like
same
how I
thing.
do that? Well,
Yeah.
the next game is actually a pretty interesting one, and one that if we were at your house and we're in the man cave, I'd probably be flipping back and forth on. Honestly, we got the Steelers at the Chicago Bears. Aaron Rodgers at the Chicago Bears. Does Aaron Rodgers still own the Chicago Bears? I hope so.
Yeah.
Because forget the Bears, dude.
Yeah.
Freak the Bears, dude. Wait,
No.
don't freak the Bears.
Whoa.
That would be good.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Don't freak them.
yeah, I think this is gonna be a great game though. I do think that Caleb Williams got a little he's got a little magic in him, you know. Not just when he's painting his nails, but a little sparkle. Oh,
A little sparkle, a little twinkle in his eye every time he looks at me. There's something, there's something going on there.
There's something
I can
going
feel
on
it
there.
in my chakra.
In my chakras, he's twinkling. But yeah, no, I think you're having a tough time with the Lions there. But I think the Steelers are going to pull it out.
I was just, you know what I was just thinking about? I was just thinking about not sharing this while I was struggling with what I'm trying to do here.
I think this is
I'm gonna just
perfect
keep it like that for now.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the Steelers. I think Rodgers still owns the Bears. I can't see Rodgers losing to the Bears, you know? So I'm going with Steelers.
Can't see Rodgers losing to the Bears, huh?
Yeah, that's the one, the highlight one. Pick the green. That's white. Oh my.
It's been figured out. Hey, why are you way back there? You look like you were getting possessed.
All right.
We got the Steelers and
Steelers.
beating the Bears in Chicago though, but they're in Windy City. No, I like it. I'll give you that one. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Next, we have the Patriots at the Cincinnati Bengals. Who do you got there?
Joe Burrow might be returning. Did we get a confirmation if he's returning for this game?
Joe Burr.
Jay Bird. Not to get confused with the Jay Bird in Minnesota.
I mean, he's questionable. 12 hours ago, he was questionable.
I think, I'm taking the Bengals on this. Either way, I think the Bengals are gonna
Okay.
get this one out. I think that I do believe that the Patriots. I wouldn't go as far as saying they're fool's gold. I think Drake May has been amazing this year, and he's probably. I would say he's the lead MVP candidate up until this last. Well, if he has a great game against the Bengals, which they have a terrible. What was that? What was that? Do that again. Okay. So I can confirm he has totally lost his mind. Yes. Yeah. Hello? Yes. Yep. He's lost it. Anyways, yeah, the
Who are
Bengals.
you talking to? You get voices in your head too?
Yes. Yeah. They're there. They're
All
there.
right, so I'm not
So
alone.
yeah. None of us are alone.
So you got Bengals. Regardless, you don't know who for sure is gonna be playing that game, and you still got Bengals, huh?
Taking the Bengals. I just think this is a good time for an upset for um the Patriots. More I just I don't think that what the Patriots are doing is sustainable, and this is a trap game, especially if Joe Burrow doesn't play. Um, and I just think this is one of those games where um, they might. We won 8 straight. You know, we're feeling ourselves. Blah blah. Maybe they don't get up. Same energy they normally have, and it's the NFL. Jamar Chase could take over a game on his own. So, yep, going Bengals.
Ooh, all right. There you go. So you got the Bengals beating the Pats.
Yep.
Now we have the Browns are visiting the Raiders in what I would like to call a shit show, aka a toilet bowl. What do you think, man? Is
I,
Shador Sanders going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl?
the Browns will never go to the Super Bowl. Ever. I don't care. I don't
I know.
care. I don't
That's a
care.
saying. That's a saying, whenever you gotta go take a dump, I'm about to go take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Ah.
And so the answer to that is yes, he's taking them to the Super Bowl, aka the toilet bowl, to Las Vegas. I'll have my opinions on that game, but go ahead and give me your.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going the Browns. I feel like I do think that Sanders is gonna be better than he was in what he played like a half last week. Maybe a little more than that. But I think he's gonna be better. And Cleveland still they have an awesome defense. Their defense is one of the probably might be the best defense in the league, which makes what they're doing on offense so much worse. But yeah, I'm take the Browns because what do the Raiders have? They have a great running back and they can't even get him the ball before he gets hit.
He is a rookie.
But he's a
Yeah, your best player on your team cannot be a rookie.
I don't even care about that. Why don't you guys block like a couple of the guys? You're watching his highlights, and he's breaking tackles in the backfield. He's breaking 4 or 5 tackles in the backfield, and he's getting a yard because it's
Right.
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I haven't seen that bad of a run blocking offense line. They have gotten better though, as my fantasy stats would tell me. But because nobody's watching the Raiders, even Raiders fans don't watch the Raiders. But yep, I'm going Browns. Oh, this is the point where
Are you going Browns?
I'm going Brown.
All right. So you got the Browns winning that. I think Shador on his first official start is going to get that done. Next, we have the Jaguars at the Arizona Cardinals. That's when you usually skip on the just go ahead. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jaguars. Um, man, hold on.
Whoa, man, hold on.
Remember we weren't gonna make those jokes. All right. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go with Arizona. Uh, I do feel like um the Jags fell off a little bit. They did get a win last week, but recently they haven't been playing the greatest. And um, you know, I think they have. I'm pretty sure Marvin Harrison is back this week. No, nope, Marvin Harrison is out this week. So
Ooh, yo, you can't
hold on,
change your pick.
this just in, just in. Um, I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick with the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah.
Ooh, because he didn't want to change his pick.
Yep.
Okay. Why? You just that? Yeah, you got to give an explanation why, or else I'm just gonna assume it's because you just have too much pride to
Because we
change your
don't
pick.
care about this game. No. I'm going with Arizona because it's in Arizona, and because I feel like Jacoby Brissett
Hey man,
is. I feel like
Kobe's my guy.
he'd be wheeling and dealing, and this is a game he would win.
Yeah.
This is a Jacoby win. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowgirls.
You know, I this is. I mean, it just pains me to ever pick them, but this is a game that the Cowboys are going to win. I feel like
Ooh.
this is classic Cowboy. You know, go out. It's almost time for games to really matter. Go out, win a big game, and then fumble the rest of the season away. Or so I think the Cowboys are going to win. I think Dak and Jerry World is gonna have a great game. You see how whatever about the Cowboys, those two receivers, man, with Pickens and CD,
Yeah,
it's just
that's a good combination.
yeah. As long as they can get in before curfew, so they'll be at home, so they'll probably just be drinking and gambling online. So I think at home, so I think that they're gonna get this. They're gonna get this dub. Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
just I also think that the Eagles are gonna lay an egg. I think the Cowboys are gonna win
Oh,
convincingly. Oh, I didn't even think about
convincingly.
that. The Eagles laid an egg.
Yeah,
Woo!
no, that was
That
good.
was a good one.
That was good. You
Yeah,
should have not said you didn't think of that and been like,
edit
yeah,
that out
so as I said earlier, lay an egg like an eagle would because that's what they do,
because that's
as
what
I
they
said
do.
earlier.
Because I'm in the lab. Look at where I'm at. I'm in the damn lab. In the lab.
He's in the lab. He's over
Yeah.
there. You look like you're in Dr. Octopus's laboratory.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Too.
Things. It looks like things are going right. There's some red lights back there. I don't know what those are for. Some sirens, but I blocked those out. So let's move on to the next game. Hurry up, or this giant ball
All right.
blows
All
up.
right. Hey, man. So, all right. Next, we have NFC South matchup: the Atlanta Falcons at the New Orleans Aints this year, is what I would call them.
So this game is why is it still aired? Like, these teams are playing terrible. Terrible. The Falcons, what they've lost five straight games, and which is crazy because they were looking like maybe a playoff team before they rolled off five straight losses. And the Saints, they had one win going into last week. They won last week. Where is this at?
This is gonna be at New Orleans.
I'm going. All right, I'm taking the Falcons because I have Robinson on my fantasy team, so that he is going to go off, which he does every game. He's a big producer on my team. I'll tell you that much. And I also think another person that's been producing is Drake London. He's been playing pretty well. And I don't know, is Penix, is that his name? Is he injured?
Michael Penis Jr. He is out.
He's out. That's in. Yeah.
So Jr.'s out. Yep.
We got Kirk Cousins out there slaying it.
Kirko chainz, my guy.
Mm-hmm. This is a Kirko chainz type of game. So yeah, I got the Falcons. Is there any real games coming up?
I like that pick. Yeah, there's a really real game. It's really real. We got the Bucks at the Rams. Matthew Stafford going into hey, switch that. Reverse it. We have they're pretty much the same guy, bro. Baker Mayfield going into LA to take on Matthew Stafford, an old but hot as hot in a quarterback kind of way, like not like in that way, but like in like a performance kind of way. Well, not like that kind of performance, but like in a football performance kind of way. We got a Matthew Stafford.
All right, let me talk about the
he's
game.
Visiting.
Let me talk about the game.
So Bucks Rams. What do you think about that game?
So as a Packers fan, we need the Bucks. We need the Bucks to come through, and the Rams have won 5 straight. They're riding high, and Baker, can't doubt Baker. Baker is Brett Favre. I can confirm that.
Yeah.
He is Brett Favre's child. So, that's confirmation.
Is his mom the athletic trainer of the New York Jets?
That's exactly it. That is 100%. There's no doubt in my we can't say that technically 100%. So 99.9% it is. So I'm gonna I'm gonna take the Bucks, and I believe Baker is gonna have a great game. He's gonna have 4 touchdowns and an interception, and I feel like that defense is going to come after Matthew Stafford, and he's going to get sacked like 4 times. And everybody knows if you get after Matthew Stafford, that's the only way to stop him. So there it is.
You got to get after him.
Gotta get in.
All right.
Gotta get after him.
Last game, Monday Night Football. We have the did you hear that? Or am I the only one that knows I'm a peasant? My headphones just said battery low. We have Panthers at 49ers for Monday Night Football.
Yeah. This to me is a pretty easy one. I'm going 49ers. I think that I don't really believe in the Panthers, even though they beat probably the best team in the NFL. But I'm not a believer, and I don't think they're going to go into go to San Francisco and pull the upset. I, you know, McCaffrey, he's a person that's out there. You know, you got Brock Purdy back now. Yeah, I think they're gonna win it, and I think they're gonna win it handily. Honestly,
What did you say?
they're gonna win it
Handily?
handily. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a big word.
Handily.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever.
Okay, I wouldn't know. All right. Hold on. Handily. Definition. There's no definition.
Yeah, because it's slang.
Oh,
You
there it is.
fucking shit.
Ooh, in a skillful manner. Okay, I know where you learned that from, but it's all right. We don't got to get too into that. But anyway, okay. So just to quickly recap, Jordan's got the Chiefs over the Colts and the Seahawks over the Titans. Of course, Packers winning over the Vikings, and then we have Ravens beating the Jets, Lions over the Giants, Steelers over Bears, Bengals over Pats, Browns over Raiders, Arizona over Jags, Cowgirls over the Eagles, Falcons over the Aints, and the Bucks over the Rams, and the 49ers beating the Panthers. So let's go on to my picks and see who I have. Obviously, you can see that there are some differences already. Now, well, the first thing you can see is I have way more faith in the Packers than Jordan does. But the second thing is that I have the Colts beating the Chiefs. I think the Colts go into Arrowhead, and Daniel Jones goes in there and says,
Whoa. Listen, we're going to do it the same way we did it the other time. You're not just going to talk the whole time. Just because
I
you
want to talk
got
the whole
low
time.
battery.
There's no need for you to talk. Just sit there. Yeah. No, we do got to run through this. Though. I got a low battery, but I have faith in you that you got this. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I did already start this, so I got Colts at over Chiefs. I think Daniel Jones is going to go in there, have him a day, show Patrick Mahomes who's his daddy, and that he's just been in the wrong organization the whole time.
Perfect. I like it. I hear you. The next game we have is we got the Seahawks going to Tennessee. Could that be an upset, or what you got? Let's check in with Alex.
The Tennessee Titans could very easily upset the Seattle Seahawks. That's what I want. That's what we need, but it's not going to happen. Seattle Seahawks have been doing great. They're going to go in there and beat the Tennessee Titans.
All right. I like it. You didn't do anything. All right. So the next one we got Jets heading to Baltimore. What are you thinking over there, man? Can those Jet guys go in there and get an upset?
I mean, the Jets are starting Tyrod Taylor, so no. The Ravens are going to win. Lamar Jackson. The only reason that the Jets have, not been talked about as Super Bowl contenders for a little while is because Lamar Jackson has been out. And now that he's back, everyone's kind of sitting back like, okay, yeah, I can see it now. The Ravens are going to do well. They might even win, the AFC North. Who knows? But either way, there's very few teams that are laying down to the Jets, and the Ravens ain't one of them.
Well, I hear you.
Lamar Jackson Ravens ain't one of them, buddy.
Okay. Well, what about this? You got the G-Men coming in to see the, Malibu's Most Wanted out there in Detroit. So what you thinking?
Yeah, Famous Jameis has another start, and that's pretty cool. Like, he's exciting. He says funny things. He's got good puns and whatnot. I would love to see Famous Jameis go in there and beat the Detroit Lions and show them what's really up. You know, they're really high on their high horse. I think the Lions have lost some games, but they have not had a really kind of trap game that they've lost yet.
All
What?
right. I can confirm Detroit has lost some games. That is that. Yep,
Did
that's
they
coming in
lose some
from
games? Who'd they
upstairs.
lose
Yep.
to though? Who'd they lose to?
Their losses have come.
Tell upstairs to tell you that. Who'd they lose to?
They lost to the Eagles, 9-16.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
that was
know
an
that.
embarrassing loss for them.
Who else did they?
You want to know the other losses? They lost to the Vikings.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow, they lost to the Vikings, huh?
Yeah. You want to know who else they lost to? Are you still wondering?
I'm wondering.
Oh, okay. Well, they
lost to us.
And
you know the Detroit Lions have been the definition of what a lot of the NFL has been this year, which is any given Sunday. And you know, if you want to win big on your parlay, you got to have an upset in there, a big one. And I got the New York Giants going into Detroit and just not whooping them, but they're gonna end up beating the Giants. Or the Lions, sorry. The Giants are going to beat the Lions, and it's going to be glorious. I'm going to have a wonderful time. I'm going to be so happy. And, you know, I think that Jameis Winston has some spark in him, and he's shown flashes. I don't think his first game getting the nod, he's going to do that, which was against us. But I think that they're going to go in and upset the Lions. You know, they showed that they're struggling on offense. So, hey, prove me wrong, Detroit.
All right, I like it. Wait, you picked the Lions?
I did the wrong thing. So how about you continue to do what you're doing, and then I will fix this.
All right. Anyways, we're gonna see if he is better.
This is like muscle memory? Like, hey, no, obviously the Lions are gonna win this.
Yeah,
no, they're not gonna. They're not
All
gonna.
Right. Well, then
we'll see. We'll see who has the better record at the end of the week.
Yeah, we will see that. Now you got it. What I think is one of the biggest games of the week. Probably the second biggest game of the week, maybe third. But you got the Steelers going into Chicago. You know, there's a guy there.
They're going.
The owner's coming home. Their owner's coming home. And what are they going to do for their owner? You tell me.
So, what the Bears are going to do for their owner is they are going to lay down on their stomach and they're going to grab their left leg with their left hand and their right leg with their right hand, and they're going to say, as my income backwards, and they're going to lose to the Steelers because you know, Aaron Rodgers is still their daddy. All right. That's what's going to happen. So, yes, you know, he's a little banged up. He's got something going on with his non-throwing wrist, whatever that means. But I don't care. The Steelers have shown that they've been good throughout the season. And the Bears have not proven that they can beat a team with a winning record. So I do got Aaron Rodgers going in and beat the Chicago Bears.
All right. Good job. All right. So then you got, you know, this is a pretty lopsided game. Probably no Joe Burrow. You got the Patriots 9-2 going in to face the lowly Bengals. Who you got?
The lowly Bengals. You know what? I don't know if it was you that convinced me or what the heck it was, but man, I mean, we have seen some good flashes from Jamar Chase. Whether Burrow's back or not, I think the energy's high there because they're excited because he is going to be back soon, and they could still be in this thing. And the Patriots have been um, they've been on the fraudulent radar, and I think they're going to really be on it after this week because I do have the Bengals going ahead and beating the Patriots in their house.
Nice. That was my upset of the week, and you just
Yeah,
went in
I
there
got a
and
couple because I'm trying to win big money on this parlay, buddy.
I see that. All right. Well, you talk about big money. I want to hear it. Talking about big money. We got the game of the month, game of the year, possibly. Trash versus trash. See who's getting taken out. We got the Browns going to LA to go face that, whatever that is over there, the Raiders. There we go. Who you got?
Unfortunately, it's the Raiders. I wanted the Raiders to do good this year, but I like Geno Smith. But yeah, man, I think that kind of with the Bengals thing, there's hype just knowing that Joe Burrow might be back. I think there's hype that Shador is finally in it. I feel like it's been kind of like bottled up at the rest of the team's expense. I don't know why we waited so long to put Shador in because either way, obviously the first two quarterbacks didn't work. The first one, Joe Flacco, he did all right, but he's not gonna. He's not your future. I think their future is Shador if they don't freak it up. And the hype's there. The Raiders have just been looking awful. As you stated, the Browns defense doesn't look good. With Shador starting, I do have the Browns winning that game.
Interesting pick. Now the game I flip-flopped on. Tried to, but you wouldn't allow me. We got Jags going into Arizona. Who coming out with that thing?
Yeah. Yeah, so Jags at Arizona. This one is really tough to pick for me. I think this might be as bad as Browns Raiders, if you think about it. But with that being said, in those situations, I like to go ahead and pick um the dogs in this scenario where I can't really determine who I'm going to have win this game, and that's Arizona. Are the underdogs, even though they're at home. But and again, as you stated, I'm not trying to steal your thunder, but I've been a Jacoby Brissett fan. Even when he was on the Colts, because I just seen flashes of stuff that if he was consistent, he'd be great. But I think that he can do that, and he can go ahead and beat the Jags coming into his house. Give me the Arizona Cardinals in that situation there.
All right. Well, now you get to pick, from your second and third favorite teams. We have the Eagles going in to try and face the Cowgirls. And
Lego my Eagle.
are they going to lay an egg, or are the Cowgirls going to do what Cowgirls do best?
Cowgirl stuff. Give their fans some hope at the right time, and then at the perfect time, crush their dreams.
Yeah.
No, I think the Cowboys' dreams have been crushed since the beginning of the season, starting with the Micah Parsons trade, and things have been a little bit different this year. So the main consistent team in the NFC has been the Eagles, unfortunately. I mean, we'll get them in the playoffs, but I just do not see the Cowgirls beating the Eagles. I think the Eagles are just better, well-rounded. They're not perfect, just like every team right now. The NFL's been kind of weird but interesting this year. But I do see the Eagles winning. And again, I think it's going to be another low-scoring game, though.
Nice. Well, that's one that we disagree on. But now we have another game that, probably should be aired on Saturday, college football. We got the Falcons and the Aints.
Yeah.
Who we got in that?
All right. So we got the Bulldogs versus the LSU. All right.
Yeah, you did it. You did it. That was impressive.
I thought of it. You seen it? I was thinking and I said it. You seen? All right. So yeah. The Falcons, give me Kirko chainz. Simple as that.
Pretty self-explanatory
I
there.
don't got nothing else to say. Give me Kirko.
All right, bet. All right. Now I think there's a couple good games here. I think this is one of the best games here of the week. And they got a primetime spot. Bucks going in. Go see what Matthew Stafford and them boys got going on. What you think is going to happen there?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. I'm excited. That must be Sunday night if we got it right there, because then we got the Monday night game. That's going to be awesome. I'm excited for that. Man, that's tough. It's tough to pick. I think, again, I'm gonna have to go with the dogs in this situation, and that means that's who you picked again. But I'm gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to LA, showing them that the NFC, it is wide open. You don't run nothing. The Rams never really have run anything, so this is a game that they lose. Give me the Bucks going to the LA and getting the dubski.
All right. So last game of the week, we got the upstart Panthers, who for some reason are 6-5. That catches everybody off guard. And then 49ers, which I think they're 7-4. Can the Panthers go in and if they beat the 49ers and some other things happen, they could be back in the playoff picture. And the 49ers could be into the playoff picture for this week. But
you got hold up. You can say I've been under a rock. I don't care. Has Brock Purdy returned?
I'm pretty sure Brock Purdy came back last week.
Last week.
I
knew that was a possibility. That's why I knew I could catch some.
Yeah, I think the Purr Dog's back. I think he dropped 41 on the Cardinals. Yep, Brock Purdy last week, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that makes it pretty easy for me. Give me the San Francisco 49ers winning at home on that game. And, if you want to win your parlay for this week.
Yeah. Go with mine.
Go with my picks here.
Yeah, I think what I think is gonna be a great thing. I want to see everybody post their week 12 picks. Let's see who gets it right, Can you guys compete with us?
Can you compete? Let's see. I mean, you might have your opinions about things that we say throughout our discussions. That's cool. But ultimately, hey, put your picks in the comments and let's see who knows football better. Is it Jordan? Is it Alex? Is it you? I don't know. I hope it's you. That'd be cool. But I also know that it's me, so I'm not really too concerned about it. With that being said, happy football week, as it is every week in the glorious months of September, October, November, December, January for some people, and February for very few. And let us know what you're thinking. Again, these are our picks.
Yes, sir. See you guys on the next one.
Freedom and wheat.
Again, let us know. Let us know. See how you can stack up to us. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Go Pack Go.